Hello my friends, bonjour mes amis. C'est bien mercredi, c'est bien 4 heures, donc nous sommes ici. J'attends pour d'autres mondes. Je viens d'imprimer quelque chose, donc je vous amène avec moi en avant pour chercher le papier que j'ai imprimé. Allô Lise! Donc, on vient de sortir toutes les spellbinders que je vais vous montrer, puis toutes les beaux cartes que je vais vous montrer. Donc, tout ça est déjà sur la plancher. So, we put out all the beautiful spellbinders that I had shown you guys, and all the beautiful card samples. They're all out. Feel free to come by. Vous pouvez prendre les photos. You can always take pictures of them. So today I have some Dress My Crafts, some Simon Hurley. For those of you who missed yesterday's video, pour ceux qui ont manqué la vidéo de hier, premièrement, il y en a une vidéo de hier. Vous pouvez aller regarder. Donc, rebonjour Carole. Jamais 203. Donc, vous pouvez aller regarder la vidéo de hier. J'ai fait un démo. On a montré quelques items dans liquidation. Et aussi, j'ai ajouté plein de All and Create dans liquidation hier. So, for those of you who didn't know there was a video yesterday, there was a video yesterday. For those of you who didn't get a chance to watch it, I did a demo with some of the dies on the table, as well as I put out All and Create, because a little birdie said to me, do you think you'll ever be putting any All and Create on the table? And I said, we never say never. And guess what? All and Create is on the table. Okay? So I'm going to move this over. So what I'm going to show you first are just the few things that we did yesterday. Okay, so this die here is actually this. So remember all the times I've shown you this and I've said, guys, you don't know how beautiful that comes out. Well, I wasn't lying. It is beautiful. So there are still 3 or 4 of these left. It's called Flower Blossom. Et oui, vous pouvez l'utiliser quand même. You could even use that as a snowflake. It is so pretty. But even more so, we have the one called Leave the Doily. Now, I don't know if you guys are like me, but in this package, it looks like it curves. Like, it really looks like it's going to be curvy. But we went and we actually cut it out, and there's no curve to it. It just makes a very beautiful, I would say, snowflake. Look at that. So I think that that is really, really beautiful. Imagine putting that in sparkly paper, papier pailleté, papier luisant, papier perlé, et ça va être incroyable comme un flocon de neige. Donc, ces dies-là sont chacune environ $8 après liquidation. Donc, sont 50% de rabais. So, each one of these comes out to about $8 after you take off the rebate. And then I showed this. So, en premier, on l'a découpé. OK? On l'a découpé en mauve. Puis, on a mis sur du blanc. Puis, j'ai montré que sans le noir, vous pouvez juste mettre ça comme une carte. So, yep, and if you cut out some of those tips, it makes a beautiful flower. That's what I said yesterday too. So, voila, this one I cut out and I said you can use it just as a background, okay? You can also emboss this, okay? You can emboss this one. Suzanne reminded me, if you use your rubber embossing mat. Donc ça, vous pouvez aussi passer dans votre machine et faire gaufrer aussi. So we took this a couple steps further. Donc, j'ai pris ça. I took that. And then I took a white piece of paper and I put this on top, okay, which I had done in this direction. Et j'ai pris mes encres de Lisa Horton, puis j'ai mis tout bleu par-dessus. I did all blue, okay? And then I said, okay, I'm not going to make it all pretty like you guys would, but I did all the blue. Then I came back with some of Lisa's red, and I went just over some areas to make purple flowers. And then I took some green, and I went over the centers of the flowers and some of the leaves to make yellow. And I showed that that is step number 2, version 2, que vous pouvez faire avec cette beau matrice-là. Okay? So that is 2, now 3, because we talked about embossing it. Après ça, on a fait un fond arc-en-ciel. We did a rainbow background avec 3 couleurs d'encre, bleu, jaune, puis rouge. Mais on a réussi rouge, orange, jaune, vert, puis bleu. So again, those were the Lisa Horton inks. And then I put my background over the paper, okay? And I taped it. J'ai mis de tape par-dessus. Et j'ai pris un peinture noir. So, when I put this over, j'ai pris un peinture noir, puis j'ai mis du peinture noir partout sur les 2 morceaux. Okay? So, I put black paint. J'ai enlevé ça, puis moi, ça coulait en dessous parce que moi, j'ai fait mon brosse les 2 façons. So I went backwards and forwards over the black paint. So you don't want to do that. You want to try and stay in one direction, and then you won't have this. But, so now you have another version, une autre version. Et, dernièrement, vous avez ça que vous avez déjà peinturé noir, que oui, vous pouvez faire sur de blanc, ou vous pouvez mettre sur un autre fond que vous avez déjà. So many things you could do with that die. So if you go back and watch yesterday's video, I did all of these things that I'm showing you, okay? So look how beautiful that comes out. Hi, Karen. So this was all done in yesterday's video. So I showed that, and this die is called Botanic Scene Botanique. Il reste un 2, je pense, après la vidéo d'hier, mais il reste encore. So this one, there still is, but I think maybe only 2. It is $17.50 on sale, and you can do all of that. Then we've got Leave the Doily from Elizabeth Crafts. Normalement, size 95, $8.50. Hi, Ariel. Hi, Karen. Then we've got Flower Blossom, and that one is there. So beautiful, beautiful. So that's a recap of yesterday. Now, let's go into some new stuff. So Dress My Crafts. This is a company, very sweet, okay? Sont tellement fins, eux autres. Fins, fines. Mais, they are in India. They are in India. They do beautiful stuff, mais je trouve que tout de suite, quand on voit les dies, les matrices en autre couleur que métal, tout le monde pense qu'ils coupent pas si bien. They work beautifully. We've used them in many classes. They work amazing. So no fear there. Il faut pas être peur. Ils marchent très, très, très bien. OK? Soit rose, soit nos matrices bleues, nos matrices, on a aussi en vert, bleu métallique. Ils marchent toutes bien. C'est juste des fois, les compagnies veulent que vous savez tout de suite en voyant ça que c'est une matrice de Dress My Craft. Okay? So that's why they'll go with colors. C'est pour cette raison, souvent, ils choisissent des couleurs de matrice. Donc, c'est juste un coating qu'ils mettent sur la matrice en métal. So don't get right away worried. A, it's too cheap. You can have a cheap die. It's fine. It just means it was easier to make. They waited longer to get it from China, whatever the case may be. Donc, il faut pas dire tout de suite que quelque chose qui est moins dispendieux ou coloré en rose est plus cheap. C'est pas vrai. Plein des compagnies qu'on connaît qui fait les dies en métal sont toutes faites soit en Chine, en Japon, en n'importe d'où. OK? Donc, tout. So don't get hung up on that. All right. So we got in this really nice happy birthday. The size of it, so they do give the size on there. Je vais vous montrer. 1.6 fois 0.8. So this one is 1.6 inches for the happy and 2 inches by 0.86 for the birthday. OK? Donc, ça, c'est le format parce qu'on ne voit pas la matrice. So, they give it to you en centimètres et en pouces. Next, I got happy anniversary. You don't know how many times people come in wanting something for anniversary. So, I got happy anniversary. Check le prix, OK? Il y a 2 matrices. Encore, voilà la grandeur. So, there's your size. All right? Après ça, c'est des feuilles. Donc, ceux-là, oui, on voit les matrices. Et il vous montre aussi en arrière à quoi ça a l'air. So, hi Deirdre. This is mini 6 leaves, flower making, cutting dies, set of 4 dies. So, mini 6 leaves. Now, I don't know if it had a specific name, but they are leaf die number this and number that. Donc, ceux-là, c'est mini 6 leaves. Parce qu'il y en a 6 feuilles, 6 pétales sur chaque branche. So, there you go. And the code to order that is, let's try and get it clearer. Voilà. All right. Après ça, c'est mini rose leaf. Die set numéro 2. OK? Puis voilà encore, hi Cindy, la format. So there you go. And the code. J'espère que vous pouvez le lire. J'essaie de faire le plus clair que possible. DMCD 34-37 ou 2? Attends. 32. Sans lunettes. Then we've got mini tall leaf. Okay? Tall leaf. Oh, and the code is there too. Easier to see. Voilà. La code est juste là. Et voilà la feuille. So I went with all the leaves because we have that season coming up. So I definitely want you to try them to see that they cut beautifully. Donc, j'aimerais bien que vous essayez au moins une pour voir qu'ils coupent si bien que les autres. So there goes. So mini 3 leaves die set et voilà le code. Et dernièrement, mini rose leaf die set. Rose leaf die set. Et voilà la look. OK, donc vous avez tout ça dans le paquet. Next. Well, cat and window. You had me at cat and you had me at window. Donc les deux. Chat, fenêtre. Les deux sont toujours populaires, donc chat puis fenêtre ensemble, c'est fantastique. Donc, voilà le chat puis la fenêtre. Okay? So, very cute. Very, very cute. Les clés. Clés sont très populaires dans le monde de tout le monde, mais aussi dans le monde de grunge. Les vintage keys sont toujours populaires. Donc, imagine que vous pouvez couper vos propres clés en métal de toutes les couleurs que vous aimez. Okay? So, imagine you could cut whatever colors you want of vintage keys. How beautiful will that be? Okay? Here's some more leaves. These are leaves with veins. Donc, ça dit qu'on voit toute la détail et toutes sortes de formats de feuilles. So, you've got a couple of different kinds of leaves in there. Encore, je vous montre la code. Leaves with veins. Et sont comme ça. Donc, un maman puis un petit de chacune. Now this one, I think this was May who pointed this one out to me. Thank you, May. I can't believe I never saw this one. This one, I knew you'd love the leaves, Aldi. Now look at this one. If this doesn't scream Tim Holtz or grunge or ATC or journal, then nothing does. Because look how imperfectly perfect that is. Imparfaitement parfait. So thank you, May, because I guess my supplier here in the United States never had this one, so I discovered it on their site. I know. It is gorgeous. Après ça, flower making die cuts, foliage and leaves numéro 4. Encore, j'ai essayé d'aller avec des choses basiques qu'on a toutes besoin pour nos cartes, pages de scrapbooking, journal, ATC, tout. Même un agenda. So I was trying to go with anything that would work for journalers, ATC makers, card makers, and scrapbookers alike. And we all put flowers everywhere. So, voilà. Avant que je fasse ça, je vais le mettre ceux-là. So these I like because they also cut out in the middle. Donc, ceux-là, il y a plus de détails découpés. So, ceux-là, ça s'appelle Foliage and Leaves numéro 9. Numéro 9, il y en a 2 matrices dedans. Look how pretty. And you could see as their company got progressed, their packaging changed to include more samples, more examples. Donc, la progression avec leur compagnie, quand c'est agrandi puis duré plus longtemps, ils ont changé leur paquet, les formats, les exemples qu'ils mettent dessus. Donc, ils essaient d'améliorer toujours ce qu'ils peuvent faire pour les clients. So they always try to make it better for the end customer. Then this one I found very interesting. Let me see if I can get you a close-up of that heart on there. Okay, imagine putting glitter, doing a background glitter heart, and then just putting the top over in a white or vice versa. Donc, abstract heart. 2 matrices dedans, et ça peut être très élégant. So, beautiful abstract heart. Now, premièrement, le prix pour un fond de carte est fantastique, mais aussi Stripes background die. I thought, wow, you can't go wrong with that. Parce qu'avec les stripes comme ça, vous pouvez aussi mettre la feuillage puis tuck it in, OK? Partout. Donc, mettre des fleurs puis après ça, juste mettre les petits branches partout. So very easy to tuck dies in there, and branches and anything, so you can have things sticking out of there, or it's just a very classy white on white background. Donc voilà, stripes background die, and of course a chevron background die. So tellement, tellement beau, chacune de ceux-là. Puis aussi, allez sur leur site, vous allez voir même chose, leurs exemples. OK? Ils montrent beaucoup, beaucoup. So, beautiful, beautiful die. Now, this one, we have a card here somewhere. Where is... Oh, I know. Guys, come with me. Okay? I won't walk too fast. I don't want to trip over Jay. He's inventorying more new stuff. Okay? Donc, on a besoin encore plus de place. On a plus de Noël qui viennent d'arriver. Puis des autres surprises. So we just got more Christmas arrived. And then we've got some other surprises as well. But I'm going to show you this card because quelqu'un m'avait demandé pour ça. Oh, I found where that other paper was. Voila. Do you see that background? How cool is that? Tu vois les trous? So, simple card avec nos hiboux. Oh, il me reste plus d'hiboux, mais il s'en vient. Simple card that does this cool background. Donc, c'est fait avec cette matrice-là. Tu vois? Ça a l'air comme un dégradé de poids. It is gorgeous. So, great background die. Really, really great background die. Oh, while we're there, I'll remind you of the brick background. Because we got the brick back in. Where's my card? Quelqu'un a caché ma carte. La mienne. Il n'est pas là. Donc, je peux pas vous montrer la brique. But some very, very interesting... Whoops, sorry guys. I know I'm moving it too much. J'essaie de pas bouger trop. Mais à cause de toutes ces choses qui continuent à arriver, I'm counting on you guys to help me out with some of the liquidation. Because if I have to put all this back on the shelf, I'm not going to put the new stuff out till next year's Christmas. That's just because I won't have room. OK, donc c'est ça. Maintenant, moi j'ai trouvé celle-ci qui est 4 boules de Noël. Oh, sorry, I didn't give you the name. Le nom, c'est Dotted Background. Dotted Background. OK. 4 boules de Noël avec un plein. Donc, ça dit que vous pouvez mettre les 4 différents dessins par-dessus de une plein. Et ça vous donne 4 versions de boules de Noël. So 4 versions of a Christmas ornament by putting the topper on top of the background. So how pretty is that? It's too bad they don't put pictures anymore on the back. So really, really beautiful, beautiful images on each one of these ornaments. And for the rest of the year, you can take off the bow and make it a disco ball. Voilà. I'm aging myself. Après ça, flower making, cutting dies, feuillage et feuilles, foliage and leaves number 8. Vous avez 3 matrices dedans. Beautiful. And this is one of their first ever flower dies. And they still use it in a lot of their samples. You can ask May because she follows them. And she was looking for this for quite a while because they do so many beautiful samples with this. So, vraiment, vraiment beau. So this is flower number 1. En slim, mais tu sais que j'aime les cercles, donc je peux pas résister. I couldn't resist this one. Vertical, horizontal, slim, ou même si tu le coupes pour un A2, ou un mini slim, mais je peux pas résister ça. I can't resist when they do, you know me, all the circles. Donc ceux-là, ça s'appelle Circle Slimline Die. Basic. Now, for those of you who started liking the Transfer Me's, look how cool this is. OK? Donc, ceux-là, c'est vraiment, si vous avez jamais fait le transfert, c'est pas une décalque. Donc, tu le frottes pas. Tu le découpes, tu enlèves un couche qui est comme un plastique, tu mets sur ton papier, tu prends un petit peu d'eau dans une éponge, puis tu pèses dessus. Tu veux mouiller complètement ton papier, puis tu le laisses pour, je sais pas, 30 secondes, 1 minute. Puis après ça, le papier dessus va glisser pour enlever. Et ton image va être transférée sur ton papier. So all you do is you cut around the piece you want to use, so whichever card you would want to use. You peel off the front sticker of it, almost like those tattoos we used to put on our skin. And you'd put it against your paper. Okay? Then you take some water with a sponge or a brush, however you want, and you're going to dab it on or paint it on and make it wet. So you don't want it soaking wet, but you definitely want it wet enough. And then you're going to leave it 30 seconds to a minute maximum. And then you're just going to be able, well, you'll leave it longer if it's a bigger, like if you were doing this whole page, you have to leave it even longer and you have to keep adding water. And then it'll just slide right off and your image will be transferred permanently. So how cool is this Transfer Me? I thought this was awesome. Les cartes de jouet. Playing cards. I thought that was really cool. Maybe none of you will find it cool. I found it cool. Après ça, ça c'est le brick, le plioir de gaufrage brick que je t'ai parlé. J'ai reçu ça déjà 2 fois, puis ils sont partis vite. So I just got it back in. So this is the brick embossing folder. Floral Oriental and soft floral Oriental paper. Now, they are for flower making. I have not explored how they're different. Sont bien épais puis tout ça. May would probably be the best person to tell us. Mais si vous allez voir leur site, et aussi Francine, elle a utilisé leur papier quand on a visité leur kiosque au congrès. Puis elle m'a demandé si je vais retenir les papiers de Dress My Crafts. Donc, ceux-là est plus comme un papier mince. Puis l'autre est plus épais cartonné. So the soft floral, and this is what they tell you. It gives you sturdy flowers. It absorbs color very well, soaks water, and makes rock-hard flowers. Donc, ça va absorber toute l'eau et à la fin, même quand ça sèche, tu vas avoir les fleurs très solides, très fortes et fort comme une roche, il dit. So it dries to a very thick, solid flower. Okay, both of these. Il dit la même chose. Et ça tient la couleur très bien aussi. Oh, and Vicky P did a video with this paper last year. So if anybody finds it, maybe link it on Création. If anybody can find it, that would be great. Next, these hearts. How beautiful are those hearts? Okay. They call them unicorn hearts, I believe. Unicorn heart droplet 8 mm. Look how cute that is. Just beautiful. OK? Ça, c'est quelque chose que j'ai commandé pour mai. Donc, j'ai commandé 1 ou 2 de plus au cas où que quelqu'un d'autre le veut. Mais ça, c'est le micro mini threads pour mettre au centre de vos fleurs. Donc, pour ceux qui font des plus petits fleurs. This is a DIY dry flower kit. OK? Aussi, ils ont probablement un exemple et peut-être même une mini vidéo en utilisant ça. But we can. Attends une minute, j'essaie de l'ouvrir. Mais c'est bien pris dans le sac. Parce que je pense que c'est des fleurs secs. Exactement ça. Des différentes pétales. So, they are dried flowers in there. Okay? So, do you see that? Jay, could you open this, please? Et voilà, vous avez les feuilles aussi. Can you just open one of these? We want to see what it looks like inside. Yeah. So it is dried flowers. OK? Donc, c'est un paquet, toutes des petites fleurs comme ça. So we can thank May because she had asked me for a bunch of these things. And when a customer asks for something that sounds interesting, I always have to try 1 or 2 extra. Donc, quand un client me demande pour quelque chose, puis ça a l'air intéressant, j'essaie de commander 1 ou 2 de plus pour montrer à vous autres. OK? So it's called the Dry Flower Kit et c'est 8,50. Maintenant, je sais qu'on connaît bien les prills. Mais les prills viennent dans un plus petit pot que ceux-là. Et so it's all May's fault, Erin. That's right. It's not my fault this time. It's May's. So prills come in a smaller bottle than this. Donc probablement le moitié de la quantité pour environ le même prix. Je pense que les prills sont 8,50. Eux autres sont 8,50 aussi. Donc, je pense que les prills sont 8,25. La seule différence, eux autres sont pas mélangés. So, I've got green. I've got pink. Okay, beautiful. Et c'est un mélange des micro et mini perles. Donc, il y en a ceux qui sont vraiment petits. On a une bleue, très, très, très jolie. Et eux autres, ils l'air presque micro. So, very small. Mauve. So, we've got our Scrapbook Central purple. And believe me, if I held this against the wall, this is like really the color. On a noir. So, we have a black. So, it's called flower pearls en noir. Et on a les micro en blanc. Et probablement, vous pouvez teinter les blancs. So I would guess that you could tint the white ones, probably with like alcohol inks. I would assume that you can tint these. Moi aussi, Jeanne. So, very nice. Then, May asked for micro sparkling dust. So I'm like, well, what does that look like? Well, ça a l'air poudré, micro-granules. Je sais pas si ça va faire du belle neige ou c'est pour mettre sur les fleurs. Donc, il faut qu'on voit des échantillons avec ça. So, May, if you're there, what would you say the micro sparkling dust would look most beautiful on? So we'll wait and see if May can answer that. Oh, and then I forgot, I have the flower pearls. Oh, also, Snow White. Donc, ceux-là, c'est comme off-white, et ça, c'est blanc-blanc. Okay? So that's the difference. Ça, c'est blanc-blanc, puis ça, c'est plus un ivoire. Okay? Then, I don't know about you guys, but I've got kids that are back into Pokemon. Yes, my grown-up children are back into Pokemon. Well, I think they put them in the middle of the flowers with the pearls. Oh, that would be beautiful, but I'm sure we can come up with other uses for them. So yes, my grown-up children are back into Pokeballs. Do I make shaker cards? I haven't in a long time. Do I plan to make them a shaker card? Probably not. But did I have to own the Pokeballs? Absolutely. Donc, c'est une maladie pour moi aussi, parce que je fais pas souvent des shaker cards. Est-ce que je vais faire une carte pour eux autres? Shaker? Probablement pas. Et est-ce que je vais les utiliser de tout? Probablement pas. Mais est-ce qu'il faut que je les ai en magasin juste par chance que je les veux? Absolument. Comme j'ai dit, c'est une maladie pour vous autres, mais pour moi aussi. Okay, so Pokeballs sont en clay. So they're little clay Pokeballs. If you're patient, you can glue down one at a time. If you're not patient, then they are for putting in a shaker card. Après ça, j'ai commandé les pingouins parce que les pingouins pour Noël sont très mignonnes. So look at these penguins, guys. I would spill them out if I wasn't afraid we'd have penguins everywhere. How cute are those penguins? Oh my God. And last but not least, this one is all about Christmas. Donc, on a le Père Noël, on a des bonhommes de neige, on a des flocons de neige. Donc, il y a un petit peu de tout dedans. And this is called Snowy Christmas. Okay? Mais vraiment, look at those little snowmen. Oh, they're so cute. And then, le Père Noël, avec son barbe, il est là. Puis on a les flocons. So, des boules, les perles. Donc, un petit peu de tout dedans. Oh, les cannes. We have candy canes in there too. So, a little bit of everything. I had to have that one. So, really nice. Okay, last but not least, I don't know about you guys because you're not a store. J'en ai souvent la monde qui vient puis veut les petits boucs déjà faits. Puis quand je les amène au mur de ruban, il me dit non, je veux pas les faire, je veux avoir déjà fait. So I often get people ask for already made ribbons and I take them over to the ribbon wall. I say, but I have this. And they're like, no, I do not want to make my own bows. I want them all already made. So from Dress My Crafts, I got in all these beautiful colors. Okay, so we've got gold, golden. We've got beige. We've got bleu royal, royal blue. We've got this beautiful baby pink. They just call it pink. Pink. Then we've got this cream. Nope, of course, they call it ivory, ivoire. Then we have this, I'm going to say turquoise. Nope, blue. Hi, Helen. Then maybe turquoise for this one. No, Rama green. Rama green. Okay, Rama green. For Christmas, I know these are going to sell quickly. I think I got more of the red. Ça s'appelle warm red. And this one is gray ribbons. Et il est aussi argent. Then we have vert leaf green. feuille vert. And then I'm going to guess this is white. Snow White. And the Seven Dwarfs. Who's your favorite Seven Dwarf? I've probably asked this already. I have a favorite. Jay gets jealous sometimes when we're at the Disney parade and he comes over to talk to me. Jay gets a little steamy, but it's okay. He gets over it. Right, Jay? Right. See? That's right, Diane. Dopey is my favorite. I don't know. He is just the cutest. Okay, guys, we're going into Avriel. Are you ready for some Avriel goodness? Okay? I am going to show you Avriel. So, voila. And I know, I said I didn't know if I was going to carry Avriel. I didn't know what was going on. And then she brought out an amazing Christmas release. Amazing. Okay? So, vertical lines. Okay, vertical. Diagonal lines. Excuse me. Diagonal. They're vertical now. No, they're not. They're horizontal. They're vertical now. J'ai fatigué. Okay. Diagonal. So these are diagonal. There is no image on the back. Diagonal stencil. A stripe stencil. Okay, which you could do this way and then this way. Les deux façons, une avec l'autre. Ça vous donne un grid. Pas de problème. This one, which is called Gothic. Gothic, okay? Et je vais vous montrer pourquoi bientôt. And this one, now we've seen all the companies come out with these circle and oval and square stencils. Well, didn't these people at Avriel go and put them all on one? Okay? Donc, comme ça, si vous voulez faire juste un fond au milieu de votre carte, juste pour avoir une image, comme par exemple cet ovale-là. So you see the oval here? If you just want to put that oval there and then you're going to do your scene right on that oval, well, she just used this oval down here. OK? Donc, c'est une façon facile de juste mettre un petit fond sur une carte blanche. Et ça, c'est pour le monde qui aime clean and simple. So if you're not clean and simple, then you're going to find ways to use this on a jelly plate and get all nice and messy. But if you're clean and simple, this is a very practical stencil, and it is called Focal Point. Okay? Now, before I show you all these beautiful samples, I'm going to show you the release. OK, ceux-là ici, c'est un tag ou un boule de Noël. C'est à votre choix. Les feuilles, si tu le coupes dans le cercle, il va découper ces feuilles-là. And she doesn't put images. Okay. So it is going to cut that out. Like this. Okay? How cute is that? I fell in love with this tag. Look at that tag. Whoops. Look at that tag. J'ai adoré le petit tag. Okay? So I fell in love with that tag. I will show you the rest soon. Après ça, this one is rounded corner, inside out. And it's not stitched, Antonia. It's pierced. And oh my God, could they write that any smaller? Pierced, rounded frames die. Okay? And of course, do I have a card made with that? Of course not. I will have to show you that because she did a ton of samples with this. It was stunning, mais en même temps, la boucle ici, elle a utilisé sur plein d'échantillons. So this bow, she used on so many different things in the Christmas line. What size are they? They are made in the US of A, so they are our sizes. So the biggest one will fit on an A2. Jay, can I have a ruler or a measurer of some sort, please? Because this won't cut it for exact, for precision. I need to measure from the middle of the die to the middle of the die. So it's about 3 7/8. Yeah, about 3 7/8, almost 4 to about 5 1/4, 5 3/8. Okay, le plus grand. So that's how the biggest one is. Next, we've got, and there's a lot of dies in there. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dies. 8 matrices dedans. Then we've got this guy here. Okay? C'est coupe un tag régulier. Vous pouvez découper le mot de la tag. You can die cut the words out of the tag. And that's this guy here. He's kind of cute. Okay? He's kind of cute. So that's him. Then we have the dove, Peace on Earth. Okay? That one I do have. Oh, here's one of this. Okay, there's one. So voilà. What's the dove in French? I know that. Hi, Amy. So here's one of the stitched frames. Okay? Donc, qu'est-ce que ça... pierced frames, sorry. Qu'est-ce que ça dit quand ça dit inside out? Ça dit que le morceau qui est sorti de la centre, il a le picot dessus et aussi le contour qui est resté a le picot aussi. Colombe. Thank you. Yes, these frames are beautiful, and she did so many samples with them. They look amazing. So what I liked about this is if we look at her sample here with that snowman, with that Santa, les branches ici, c'est le branche là. So you see she mixed, and you see those diagonal stripes? Tu vois les rayures, the stripes here? That is done with the diagonal stencil. So it really gives you that candy cane look. Okay? So you see that candy cane look? You get that from this. So, love how she did that. So some great ideas this year I found from her release. And oui, il y en a une matrice pour ça. Il faut pas couper tous ces petits morceaux toi-même. So it cuts all those little pieces. Now, these are the words que je vais vous montrer au centre de la tag. So these fit in the middle of that tag I showed you. Just remember that, okay? Donc, le tag qui dit joy in the middle, eux autres, these words, they fit right in the middle of there. So I'll show you the paper again. You see that? They fit in there. And look at how she puts the bow on top there. So very, very pretty. Okay. Oh, there's this one too. Look at that. Elle a utilisé la branche avec la colombe et le boucle pour faire juste un carte simple. Look how pretty that is. Donc, très simple. All right. This one I'm going to save for last. Voilà notre petit bonhomme de Père Noël. 6,95, vous avez un petit Père Noël, puis lui aussi, il fit dans le tag. So he also fits right in our tag. Okay? Very, very cute. So, voilà. Now, I went onto her blog. All these, toutes les photos que je vous montre sont sur son blog, avec toute la description qu'elle a utilisée. Voilà le matrice pour le Père Noël. Ici, Je vais juste expliquer. Ça, c'est le visage pour le tag de Père Noël. Okay? So that is his little face, his eyes peeking out. That's his nose. So that's this. And this is the to and from. Okay? To, from. We've got a no peeking. So a couple of little things there. Also not a big set, 12,50, mais très pratique, very practical. Then we have this guy. Now I have a bunch of samples with this. J'en ai plusieurs échantillons avec ça. Je vais vous montrer dans 2 secondes. So this one, Have a Sweet Christmas and Cozy Holidays. C'est le maison de pain d'épices, les bonhommes de pain d'épices. So, very cute set. Ça dit Noël. Il y a un petit bannière qui dit Noël. And again, no picture. Et voilà le matrice qu'il match. Donc, 22,50 pour le set, 24 pour le matrice. Mais elle a fait une autre parce qu'elle a trouvé qu'elle avait trop de dessins pour son petit bonhomme. So, she made one look like a reindeer. She has one looking like an elf or Santa. She's got one with a little girl's bow and a candy cane. And then she has a little boy one. So, or they can be gender neutral as we see fit. But very, very cute. OK? Et oui, il y en a une matrice pour eux autres. Donc, si tu penses jamais d'utiliser le maison, vous pouvez même m'amuser juste avec eux autres pour 12,50. So you can also just amuse yourself with these and the die set, which is $22.50 to cut everything out. So, what do you think of that release? Can you understand why I was in love with it? So, we've got the Colombe. I'm holding off on one still. Him I didn't get, but I might order him on my next order. Okay? So, he's cute, l'ours polaire, mais je n'étais pas 100% certaine. Mais aussitôt que j'ai vu mon échantillon, j'ai dit, oh no, I should have bought him. So, there's good chance I'm going to order him. Now, here's our maison. So, there's your maison. Ici, faite avec ça. Voilà une autre. And then you go, well, what's that? What's that? Well, that, my dear friends, is washi tape. Washi, washi, washi. Look how great that works to just give you that border at the bottom, even of a tag. It is the perfect length, okay? Then we have these two. Donc, ils ont juste ancré un dégradé de couleur. Ils ont fait étamper 2 de les bonhommes avec la bannière Noël et des arbres. How cute is that? And this is probably just the circle focal point that they probably use to make the sun. Then, this one encore, le point focal, le pochoir, qui a fait le carré. Puis encore, on a 2 petits bonhommes qui jouent. Puis on a des bonbons, on a des arbres. Et tu vois qu'il sort juste un petit peu de le focal point. C'est très populaire de faire ça. Tu vois ici aussi. So you see how it comes out just a little because you really don't want to isolate it in that circle. It will look too, I want to say too perfect. So that's why you always make something just hanging over. Okay? Now, let's go to something that I found very interesting. Aren't these cute? I thought they were cute. This is what sold me on Avriel. This whole release I thought was adorable. All right. So let's go back to Gothic. So I'm looking through her stamps. Je cherche dans son catalogue. Puis j'arrive à ça. And I went, since when does Tim design for Avriel? I know, I shouldn't say that, but I mean, really, tell me this can't mix in with all of our Tim's stuff, okay? We can hide it in there. How cute is that? Is that not incredible? Mem, just this here and taking any of Tim's paper dolls and using them in there? I mean, really, seriously. So I saw her cards. For example, here's one of them, which is beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? So I thought, cool card. Donc ça, c'est avec le pochoir sur noir. Donc l'encre noire, le pochoir sur de papier blanc. Après ça, elle a mis un morceau de blanc, papier blanc. Elle a étampé ça, découpé. Elle a étampé le visage, découpé. Puis c'est mis là. Okay? And then there was another card, and it was purple. I said to my rep, parce que j'ai un représentant qui place ma commande pour moi, j'ai dit, passe la commande, mais demande-y pour la carte mauve. Puis, surprise, j'ai ouvert la boîte aujourd'hui, puis ma carte mauve était dedans. How cool is that? Donc, encore, ils ont utilisé le même pochoir. Elle a découpé le cadre. So she cut out that frame and then put the skull's head with the hat right in the middle of that. Okay? And then I won't even tell you the discussion about this here. Okay? People were talking about what that is. Anybody know? Does anybody know what this is? That makes sense? Parce que quelqu'un a dit que c'est une main qui tient comme une canne, prête à vous bâtir. And yeah, I don't think so. Hey, Nat. So, exactly. Okay? Yes, it is a cat upside down. It's a hand with a hook. You see what Erin said? So that's what we were told. We were told it's a hand with a hook. And I looked at it, and I looked at it, and I looked at it, and I said, nope, there's no hand there. But then, when you turn it over, you see the cat. You see him now? I too. C'est pas que j'ai pas vu le chat, mais j'ai pas vu le main. Donc, j'ai dit, quand ça arrive, je vais bien regarder pour voir exactement c'est quoi. So, believe me, there was a lot of discussion about that. Donc, vraiment, c'est une chat. So, guys, I thought, et voilà le matrice pour découper. I thought this was awesome to finalize the whole release. It was just perfect. So keep that in mind as well. I thought, even if you're not a cutesy, this is not cutesy. This brings you over to the dark side. So love it. Okay, quick, because it's getting late. Simon Hurley, at it again. Okay, and I can't say enough. Je peux pas dire assez de fois. Allez regarder ses vidéos. Quand il fait l'introduction de ses vidéos, il vous montre des bonnes idées avec ses étampes. And he shows great things to do with all of this. Okay, and you have so many pieces here. So many pieces. Okay. You've got his big stamp, and then you've got all these little pieces que vous pouvez découper puis mettre comme 3 dimensions par-dessus. Vous pouvez utiliser séparément. So this one is called Winter Things. 30 et 75 Winter Things. Tout en caoutchouc. All in red rubber. Better than that, if you can even imagine. This is his peel apart. OK, ça dit que vous pouvez enlever des morceaux. Nordic knit. So why did he make this a peel apart? Well, If you want to make this in many different colors, your pattern, votre patron, vous voulez faire en plusieurs couleurs, penses-tu que c'est plus facile de juste prendre tout un fond puis essayer d'avoir juste un brun là, un rouge au centre, un vert là? No. He takes this first piece and he'll stamp it in, let's say, green. And he'll stamp it. Then he will take this piece and he will do it in, let's say, brown. And then he'll stamp it. And then he'll do the same thing with the next pieces, okay? Comme ça, vous avez chaque morceau en différentes couleurs. Très intelligent, ce monsieur, cet jeune homme, okay? 21 ans, très intelligent. S'il vous plaît, si vous avez jamais regardé un vidéo de Simon Hurley, allez le suivre. Il a des très, très bonnes idées. Il fait ça aussi dans les TikTok que vous pouvez voir facilement, court, mais il vous montre faisant une carte avec ça. So go have a look. If you've never followed him, you definitely want to go have a look because he's now even doing short little TikToks or reels or whatever you want to call these things. I have no clue. But he has some, you see deer faces in between the deers. Oh, cool. Yeah, but you got to really see it on your own. Donc voilà. I really suggest, il fait des très, très beaux vidéos, OK? Il fait ça, il a l'air très simple à suivre, puis vous pouvez faire ces exemples. Sauf, il aime couper lui-même, pas de maîtrise, pas de problème. But love him, OK? So definitely go show him some love. All right, so that's Simon's 2 new stamps, and we have more coming. Then we have the swirls background. This is always popular, so I just reordered it. Okay, this was a special order for someone. And we have extra. And then we have Happy Crafting. The chipboard just came in. Okay, Happy Crafting chipboard accents. And the Happy Holidays 12 by 12 package, Cindy. It's finally here. Okay, Happy Holidays 12 by 12 pack. Last but not least, for you guys who love the thread from DMC, we've got... This is one of the golds. It's not the gold I was waiting on, but Jay, what's the color of this gold? Dark gold. Après ça, nous avons argent. Donc, ceux-là sont prêts. Juste ajouter votre aiguille et vous êtes prêts de faire le stitching des spellbinders. We got the rose gold back in, or is this the copper? I think this was the rose gold. And is this copper? Did we get copper? Cuivre et Bourgogne. Rouge Bourgogne. Okay? So those are the colors that have come in for the holiday season. I will not be carrying thread all the time, just as long as we have all this Stitch Miss stuff. These threads are beautiful. And how much are they a roll, Jay? The DMC threads? Well, I'm not sure. Jay's going to check that for us. Okay, my friends. Okay, so, how much? 4,25 pour le fil. All right, so for those of you who did not see the video yesterday, go back and check the clearance. I put a bunch of All in Create under 50% off. And Dress My Craft video is now posted on Création Scrapbook Centrale page. And besides that, I don't know that I'll be here tomorrow, but I will be here Friday with you because we have a ton to show. I might have, you know what, Jay? I think I might have to go on tomorrow, eh? I won't be able to show that all on Friday. Jay won't be able to enter it all by Friday. We're going to do what we can. So check at 4 o'clock if I'm there. If not, I'll see you Friday. Donc, bonsoir tout le monde. Et happy shopping. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Et à demain ou à vendredi. Bye bye mes amis. Have a good one. Bye.